I'm Ted Hall.
I'm Brittany Tarwater. Good to be back. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Glad to have you.
Thanks. Thanks. A nationwide problem that began before the pandemic has grown. 25% of public schools in the country did not have a school nurse.
Yeah, more school nurses are leaving the industry, lack of pay and other reasons. Some good news, it seems, in East Tennessee. We had our Ashley Boley check on this. Ashley, it's not a big problem in our area. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Not right now, at least. School nurses services vary across states and within states, but thankfully in East Tennessee, many school systems tell me they're fully staffed. I talked to Hamlin County School Superintendent Jeff Perry. Says there's a nurse at each of their elementary, middle, and high schools. They also hired a floating nurse to go between schools.
We do a
He
bit
thinks
of
that some of the high demand of hospitals or doctor's office may have allowed nurses to pursue working in schools instead.
We asked a lot of them prior to the pandemic, and then since the pandemic began, we're asking even more. And those individuals have done a great job. They have never hesitated. They've never had any reservations about doing what we needed to do.
Current school nurse student ratio here in East Tennessee is one nurse for every 3,000 students. The CDC recommends one nurse for every 750 students. I checked with dozens of school systems that told me they do not have a nurse shortage. A few of the bigger ones to name: Blunt, Jefferson, Knox, Sevier, Anderson, and Loudoun, all fully staffed. Something interesting to note is that the woman who oversees the coordinated school health in Alcoa City Schools says she worries about losing nurses next school year. That's because there's a grant from the CDC right now allowing Alcoa City Schools to employ nurses in each school for COVID testing. But there's no guarantee how long that grant will last. Thankfully for now, parents don't have to worry about the health care their students are getting while at school. Brittany and Ted.
Ashley Boley. Thanks, Ashley.